Good morning, Woodlawn Middle School, and welcome back to the WMS News. Today is May 2nd, and it's the A-Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Code of Conduct.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Code of Conduct. Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible.
And Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are safe.
And Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are safe.
You may now be seated at this time.
Now for today's weather forecast. It is currently 70 degrees with a high of about 84 degrees. Here's our daily announcements.
Attention everyone, get ready for one of the most exciting events of the year. The annual teacher and student volleyball tournament is happening on Wednesday, May 7th. Join us in the school gym right after school from 3:30 to 5 p.m. to watch our amazing teams of teachers and students in a fun, competitive match. This tradition always brings tons of energy, school spirit, and plenty of laughs. So whether you're playing or cheering from the sidelines, make sure you're there to be a part of the action. Students who would like to observe the student-teacher volleyball tournament on Wednesday, May 7th, please see Miss D. May, Miss Harrison, or Miss Jenkins for a permission slip.
Here's our motivational quote of the day. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker. Today in history. On May 2nd, 2011, U.S. Navy SEALs conducted a raid in Abbottabad, Pakistan that resulted in the death of Osama bin Laden, the mastermind behind the September 11th attacks. This operation marked a significant moment in the global fight against terrorism and brought a sense of justice to many affected by the 9/11 tragedy. It's time for our words of wisdom.
What up?
Good morning, and happy Friday to all of you. We have a lot of moving parts this morning, and so we need to make sure that we are settled, we are listening, and we are aware and have read our emails so that we are aware of what's happening. We have a field trip happening this morning, and we also have 6th grade math testing. I want to give a big shout out to Ms. Robinson for her leadership and being our school testing coordinator, Ms. Dupree, and all of our test administrators, people part of the testing team. We're getting pretty close as far as completion of the ELA makeup. Thank you to those teachers that have been helping us even with makeups as well. That's been very important. And so according to the email, 6th grade, we have 96% of 6th graders completed the ELA MCAP. 7th grade, 79%, but they literally just finished yesterday. And in 8th grade, we're at 95%. So we'll also continue to do makeups as well. 6th graders beginning math for the next few days. Behind that, 8th grade, you'll be in math. So again, we're using our ACE strategies or SOLVE strategies. We are completely answering the questions. We are showing our work where it tells us to. All of those are points, and we are still aiming for a 7 what? 750. Let's say it again. A what? 750. Yes, we are aiming for a score of 750, which is a level 3 in proficiency. Now, last year we did better in ELA than we did in math as a school. And so we definitely need to bring those scores up in math. So please take your time. Use your scratch paper for a brain dump to be able to write down any formulas or anything that you need to remember. Okay? Take your time. The math portion is shorter than ELA. All right? So you have to use the allotted time, but we don't want you to just rush through. I heard someone took the whole test in 11 minutes and then put their head down. They're being low classes. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Okay? They're going to think you don't know anything. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. Because you fool around in class. So you're going to get what you're going to get. This is very important for your future, everybody. All right? Thank you for taking the test seriously. All right. Woodlawn Middle School tennis team will participate in our first competitive play day at CCBC Catonsville on Saturday, tomorrow, May 3rd at 11:30 a.m. Players should come dressed in their school gym uniform, and proper shoes for running, playing tennis, and several bottles of water and snacks. All students must have their own transportation and should plan to arrive at the site by 11:30 a.m. Woodlawn Middle School staff, parents, and friends are encouraged to join us as we support our Woodlawn Middle School tennis team on their first competitive tournament play day, and that is under the leadership of Mr. Dixon. This will be, again, at CCBC Catonsville, which is 800 South Rolling Road, in Catonsville on their tennis courts. All players are expected to attend. Again, that's 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. Please remember your water and snacks, players. All right, good luck, Eagles, with our tennis team. Let's give them a round of applause in advance. For testing is actually going to start first period this morning, and we have a few testing changes. Today is the A day. Mr. Frumpkins 2A will be in room 136, which is in the back hallway, close to the 8th grade hallway. Mr. Jones' art class will be in room 112. And if we need to, Mr. Dixon's advisory, grade 8, you would go to Mr. Sakalis, and grade 7, you would go to room 105 in the 7th grade hallway. So that class was split. Again, we'll have signs up, and that's the movement during testing. When we announce the start of testing, the 6th grade hallway will be off limits. Also, I'm sorry that it's so much, because again, there's a lot of moving parts today. Also, teachers, please check the coverage schedule. Again, a lot of moving parts, so we're aware. Please complete your attendance. Every period. Don't get to the end of the day and just stop taking attendance, okay? We need every period, including advisory. Students, after today, I think we have 30 more days left. But let me break this down, what this means. Because some of you are in deep trouble. It might be 29, I don't know. That means if it's 30, 15 A days and 15 B days. And we're still testing. So that means some of those 15 days, you'll be actually testing and won't see those classes. So that's even less time than you have to complete everything. And teachers, is for you too, any curriculum that you need to cover. Assessments, unit assessments, all of those things. So this is for your planning purposes. 15, that's it. And some of you have E's. 8th graders, we send home a letter. You don't pass 3 courses, you have 3 courses with an E, you didn't have to go to summer school in order to make it to high school, or I have to retain you. This is serious business. Some of y'all been playing all year and been racking up E's. Now you in the hole. Deep, dark, scary retention hole. And then some of you are fabulous. Okay? And so I needed to bring that to everybody's attention because, people say, oh, 30, 30, 30. When you break it down to A day, B days, that's a little bit of days, and plus you will miss some of those classes because of testing. You still have to do the math. 8th graders, you also have to do the social studies. So that's taking up more days, especially in the mornings. All right? Okay, so let's be focused, extra focused on what we need to do to finish strong. All right? If you need our help, your teachers, counselors, administrators, we are all here to support you, but you have to do the work. I am Dr. Archulus, and I love each and every one of you.
That's all for today, folks, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Mariah.
And I'm Amir.
And have a fabulous Friday.